What is absolutely crucial to understand when creating web resources is the function performed by this website URL. It has a dual function. Firstly, is what we call a landing page, which means that when they tap onto the icon that they see within the category, it will take them to that address. So they'll in effect now they'll land on the BBC News homepage. What this website URL also doubles as, however, is the parent address. This means that they'll also be given access to any web page in the world that starts with that address. So in effect, what we've done is given them complete access to the BBC News site. Of course, anything they do will still all be governed by your own filters and proxies within your own network. But what you may wish to do is take them to specific pages and just keep them on one page. Again, you have complete control over what they can get to and when they can get to it. Remember, they don't even need to see this icon until you add it into a category for them. So what we may wish to do, click into the education section. We may wish to have our year 4s researching a particular news page only about the rise in school teacher vacancies in England. If I repeat the process from earlier, copy the web address, go back to my file resource, and then this time I'm going to knock out that home page address and instead paste in the new page address. Click anywhere where there's a space. Again, reload page to check. Now, because that particular news story has a web address, a URL, which is so unique in terms of the numbers after it, what now I've done is I've now taken them to that news story about teacher vacancies as the landing page, but also they will be completely limited to just that page because of the unique prefix of that web address. If I wish to take them further, what I can also do is create a whitelist. Because what I might want to do, I might want to land on that education story about teacher vacancies, but also be able to access and research news stories from across the BBC News education section. To do this, I can create a whitelist, which is an allowed list of websites and web addresses. If I paste that same address in, but this time I'm going to knock out the unique reference number of the page, again click out into the space. What I've now done, that teacher vacancy story will now be the landing page, but also they'll be able to get to any other page within the BBC News education section. I can put in as many whitelists as I wish to do. So this time I'm going to knock out the education bit and I could type science. That teacher vacancies page remains the landing page, but now also they'll be able to get to any web page within the BBC News education and science sections and so on. So it just gives you complete control over what the children can get to and when they can get to it.